My lord, petitioner, my lord, purchased, my lord, a land, my lord, 0.7 decimal, my lord. First, my lord, I refer, my lord, page 210, my lord. Kindly appreciate, my lord. Page number 10, my lord. My lord, it is my the registered deed of conveyance, my lord. That has been registered on 9th of
What
March,
about the service upon the private respondents?
my lord.
I appear on behalf of the private respondent.
All right.
Fine.
Yes.
And my lord, thereafter, my lord, page number, my lord, 25, my lord. Kindly appreciate, refer. My lord, my name has been mutated in the LR record of rights, my lord.
Yes.
And subsequently, my lord, on page number 26, my lord, I, my lord, is tax, my lord, already, my lord, up to date in the name of the petitioner. My lord, after, my lord, this very small quantum of land, my lord, I just desires, my lord, to construct, my lord, a shop, my lord. My lord, thereafter, my lord, I have been threatened by the private respondents, my lord, just to, my lord, leave the land for using the said land for their party office. My lord, the identity of the private respondents, two are, my lord, the members of the Gram Panchayat and one is the member of the Jila Parishad. My lord, thereafter, my lord, I have been forcefully ousted from my land. My lord, page number 27, kindly appreciate. My lord, the
Yes.
picture, my lord, completely shows my grievances, my lord. And my lord, carried on the party office of the ruling party. But I have, my lord, no many repeated, my lord, grievance, my lord, 28, my lord. But the local police station, well, it has no any head, my lord, just to raise any step, my lord, against the members of the panchayat and, my lord, the members of the Jila Parishad.
Very
That
good.
is my
Grievance. Private respondent.
Look, what I see is, first of all, paragraph 3, your lordship will
Tell
consider
me first, how are you related to this land?
that I am not related to the land.
How are you occupying this land?
Look, I have been occupying the
How?
land,
By force?
but not by force.
How? Who has given you the possession of this land?
It was a
Tell
it
me.
was a vacant land, so
Vacant land, you go and just grab it up.
no, I understand what is falling from your lordship, but I would like to impress one thing upon your lordship. In the writ petition, they have admitted that possession is not with them. In paragraph
You tell me how you got possession of the land. There are various vacant land. The Eden Garden is vacant over there. Go and possess it.
I understand what
What?
is falling. I understand what is falling from your lordship.
Then
What I want to say is,
when will
since
you
I am
vacate
in
it?
possession, they should.
When will you vacate it? When will you vacate the land?
It is a civil
When
dispute. They
will you
should
vacate the
institute
land?
a suit.
Whether he will institute a suit or what is to be done against you, the court will decide. How do you enter into possession? You have constructed a party office over there.
This was
Who has
already
given
there.
you this permission?
This was already there. I need to take specific instructions, but this has been there for a long time.
Let
It
it
is
remain
not
there for a long time. It will
more
be
than
demolished.
12
You
years, what
vacate
I'm
it. How will you do it and how soon will you do it?
that I have to take instructions.
Immediate instruction
Yes.
when you are going to vacate. And this construction was made by whom?
That also I need to take
Whether
instructions.
any permission was taken for raising
What my
construction?
limited instruction is that for 12 or 10 to 12 years, I'm there.
Obviously, the political party is here for so many years.
Yes. But since it's a dispute which is civil in nature and the relief sought for
So you
is
will,
for
you
the
will
respondent
occupy
number
the
2
land.
and 3. Respondent number 2
Very
and
well,
3
I've
to
followed.
evict.
What is your instruction?
My lord, petitioner, my lord, we call for from the my lord, BLR office.
Petitioner?
My lord, police, my lord, call for the report from the BLR office. Who is the, my lord, owner of this land, my lord?
Yes.
BLR already, my lord,
Who
sent
is
a
the
report.
owner?
My lord, petitioners.
Petitioner is the owner. What
Record
is the
shows-
petition? What is the police doing? Does the police have any voice?
My lord, I sent to the
What
my lord,
you
BLR,
said?
my lord, because my lord, so many, my lord, vacant portion of land, my lord,
Yes.
demarcated is required, my lord.
Demarcation
We
is
will, my lord, cooperate with the my lord, petitioner and my lord, BLR office if
Yes.
demarcated this land, my lord.
What steps have you taken for demarcation? What steps did your client take?
We sent from the
When?
BLR to
When
send,
did you send it?
my lord, BLR office, my lord, we sent a letter, my lord, dated 15th June 2023.
15th of June? Today is 12th of June 2024.
Hello.
Does it take 1 year for a report to come from the BLRO's office? Does it take a year? How long does it take? Who is the IO and who is dealing with the matter?
Oh. All are, my lord,
Polashipara
report,
police station.
report, my lord, 27th June 2023, my lord. Recent, my lord, we don't know, my lord. I shall instruction from the, my lord, officer in charge. of
Take
this, my lord,
instruction
my lord,
and come back.
my lord.
And please ensure if it is the property of the petitioner, the property to be returned despite there not being any civil court's order.
Well.
Do you get it?
My lord,
Otherwise,
Well.
your officers will be taken care of.
my lord.
My lord, one thing, my lord, may I submit, my lord, on
Yes.
repeated occasion, my lord, petitioner, my lord, had been to the, my lord, office of the, my lord, the police station, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, they have, my lord, required, my lord, the permission from the MLA. And my lord,
Permission from?
MLA, my lord. Because, my lord,
For what?
just to restore my possession. Thereafter,
Permission from MLA?
my lord, that is
Which police? Name of the police?
Polashipara police station, district, Nodia, my lord. And thereafter, my lord, I have been, I have
Your
been asked,
officers.
my lord, I
Tell
have been
them.
asked 20 lakhs rupees, my lord, by the private respondent to just vacate my position. That is my grievance, my lord.
My lord, 1 week's time, my lord, I shall instruction
1 week
from the,
time.
my lord. My lord.
Tell your officers. The petitioner claims to be the owner of the subject plot of land, which is recorded in her name. Stop. In support of ownership, the petitioner has produced the record of rights. Not produced, but annexed the record of rights. Stop. Paragraph. Grievance of the petitioner is that the private respondents, who are the members of the Gram Panchayat and one a member of the Jila Parishad, and connected with the ruling party dispensation, has forcefully taken possession of the land of the petitioner and have constructed a party office their act. The petitioner lodged several complaints before the Nakachipara police station. But
Polashipara.
Polashipara.
Acha, Polashipara police station, and complains that the police has not responded to the complaints filed. Stop. Paragraph. It has been submitted that the police demanded a certificate from the member of the Legislative Assembly prior to taking any steps in the matter. Stop. Paragraph. Further complaint is that the private respondents are demanding rupees 20 lakh of rupees from the petitioner for vacating and handing over possession of the land to the petitioner. Stop. Next. Learned advocate representing the private respondents submits that the petitioner is out of possession and the petitioner ought to approach the civil court for restoration of his possession, her possession, but for restoration of possession. Stop. Next. Learned advocate representing the state respondents. Do you have a report?
My lord.
Please give. Relies upon a report forwarded by the
Officer in charge.
officer in
Polashipara
charge,
police
Polashipara Police Station, signed on 27th of June 2023. Wherefrom it appears that On 2nd June 23, a petition was received from the Superintendent of Police, Krishnanagar Police District. Stop. On receipt of the said petition, prayer was made before the Blockland and Land Reforms Officer, Palashipara, to know the owner's name and present possession of the land. Stop. A request was made before the Blockland and Land Reforms Officer to identify the said plot. But no communication has been received from the end of the BLLRO. যেখানে পিটিশনারের বক্তব্যটা বলছিলাম ওখানে একটা লাইন অ্যাড আপ করবেন। It has been submitted that the quantum of the land is very small and the petitioner intends to raise construction thereon for running a shop room thereat. Paragraph. On a query from the court, learned advocate representing the private respondents submits that. Now, query from the court as regards the possession of the subject plot of land. Learned advocate for the private respondent submits that as the land in question was vacant, the private respondents raised construction thereon and is running a party office from the same. Stop. Next. What is the occupation of the private respondents? Are you aware?
Not right now, Milad. I need to take instructions.
Need to take instructions. And inquire.
But loosely, they have been referring themselves as businessmen.
Businessmen? What business?
That I do.
Taking over possession, grabbing possession of the vacant lands and
Certainly.
raising constructions. You do not know. How do you say certainly not? You do not know
But they are businessmen. That is how
what
they refer
type of
them.
business.
That I need to.
You need to take instructions. Acha. Paragraph. As the record of rights reflects the name of the petitioner as owner, accordingly, presumption is that the petitioner is the owner of the subject land and she is the rightful occupant of the said land. Stop. The private respondents, now, only because the land was lying vacant, the private respondents could not have grabbed the same and raised construction thereon for running party office from there. Stop. Paragraph. The action of the police is questionable. Stop. A request made nearly a year back before the Blockland and Land Reforms Officer. A request made before nearly 1 year back before the Blockland and Land Reforms Officer regarding demarcation of the subject plot of land has not been followed up in the right earnest. Stop. The police ought to protect the complainant and ensure that the property of the complainant is not forcefully grabbed by a third party. Stop. Next. On the prayer of the learned advocate representing the state respondents and the private respondents for coming ready with further instructions in the matter. List the same once again on 3rd of July, 2024. Stop. On the said date, the learned advocate representing the police shall place the report না এটা কেটে দিন তার আগে লিখুন a spot inspection shall be conducted upon prior notice to the petitioner at the instance of the police in the presence of the Block Land and Land Reforms Officer for demarcation of the subject plot. Stop. The report of spot inspection shall be produced before this court on the adjourned date. Stop. The learned advocate for the private respondent shall produce documents relating to the permission. No, produce documents, a document permitting the private respondents to raise construction on the subject plot of land and the authority by which the private respondents are in possession of the subject land.
Great.